All right, good day, Divine, and welcome to your Choose a Card divination for this week, June the 9th through the 15th. So please, you know the drill. Take a few minutes and choose a card that you are drawn to right now. I'm going to pause for about 3 to 5 seconds to give you a little time, and then I will reveal the message that corresponds with the card that you chose. Okay, Divine, it's time for your messages to be revealed. But before I reveal them, do remember to check out the description box for information on how to receive a personal reading for yourself. Also, if your message resonates with you, do let me know down in the comment section, all right? So let's begin with our first card here, card number one. Okay, so card number one is a Ten of Spades here. Now, if you chose this card, your your card 10 symbolizes endings that lead to new beginnings because the number 10 reduces to 1. Okay, it's a sign of transitions, turning points, cycles, and these all may involve success, closures, or challenges here. Now, with the Ten of Spades, the energy points to worry, blockages, or mental pressure here because we have the 10 paired with the spades. So you may be facing fears of failure, especially in areas like work, school, or goal setting. Now, when it comes to relationships, this could reflect some doubt, secrets, or suspicion here, creating some emotional tension or confusion here. This card also indicates feeling stuck or stagnant as though you're kind of going in circles or unable to break free from a repeating pattern here. Now, this cycle may remain your current condition until you make a conscious decision to fight through the stagnation, whether by changing your mindset, your environment, or just simply your approach, changing your approach here. Now, before we enter the next season, you are being called to prepare yourself for movement. Those of you who chose card number one. So shift your focus, realign your energy, and position yourself to gain momentum in your personal and professional affairs in this upcoming season that we have coming up. All right. Moving forward to card number two. All right. If you chose card number two, your card is a five of diamonds here. So if you chose card number two, again, your card is five of diamonds. The number five represents challenges and changes, especially within work, home, or career. When paired with diamonds, it symbolizes material success, financial matters, and tangible results here. The energy here points towards shifts in your financial situation. All right. So the five of diamonds suggests that you may soon experience some financial changes, but these are not necessarily negative. In fact, the energy kind of feels positive and it may involve increased financial flow, responsibly handling money, or completing important transactions that could benefit your overall stability here. So, here's what I'm getting here. Money may be changing hands, coming to you from a person, a company, some kind of institution, or going from you to take care of something meaningful like paying off a bill, investment, or a purchase. Some of you may be preparing for specific expenses or major purchases, while others of you might be shopping for something very significant. Okay? Now, if you're dealing with some legal matters, this card can also point to financial movement tied to court proceedings. So you may be using your funds to resolve a legal issue, or on the other hand, you may be owed some money from a legal situation, such as legal settlement or a legal claim here. In either case, the card supports the idea that you're going to be actively managing or receiving money connected to a legal or official source here. And that is for those of you who chose card number two. On to card number three, choosers. All right, your card is a four of clubs. Okay, so the number four here symbolizes stability, structure, foundation, Long-term planning can be found here with this card. Now, paired with the clubs, which relates to career, business, social activities, the card kind of points towards efforts to establish or strengthen your foundation. So, this could be whether in your personal life, home, or along your professional path. Now, if this card resonated with you and you so chose it, of course, you're likely in a season of building or reinforcing your stability. So this could involve solidifying your living situation, improving your financial footing, or laying the groundwork for future goals. Now, for some of you, this may literally relate to home ownership or housing stability, while for some of you others, it could be about creating long term security in work or business situations, okay? As we prepare to move from spring into summer, this is an ideal time to take action. Summer holds some very fiery, forward moving energy, and it's the kind that supports bold decisions, fast momentum, and goal hitting progress, okay? Now, if you're trying to build something meaningful, this is your season to move with intention, all right? You may also find yourself engaged in more networking, negotiations, or collaborations during this time if you chose this card. And that could be whether that's discussing bills, job offers, partnerships, or career related adjustments, kind of like what I just said before. So, for some of you, especially those considering entrepreneurship, this could be a strong time to form or launch a business, particularly over the next few months. All right? Over the next few months. Now, what I'm hearing most strongly is that earth and fire signs, or if you have earth and fire placements in the right house, you may feel especially driven to build, expand, or initiate business ventures during this upcoming period. I'm talking about during this transition from spring to summer. And I'm kind of feeling like more so in the months of July, August, but you may be thinking it now during this week, this time frame where you could come across some information that could kind of, put a thought in your head or a seed in your head to get you prepared for making that move coming up here shortly. All right. In short, if you pull this card, your energy is centered around laying a solid foundation, strengthening what you've already started or have, and preparing yourself for some very sustainable growth professionally, personally, or both. All right. So that's all the messages that I have for you, Divine, for this week. Please, again, let me know in the comment section what you chose. And until next time, be well in your journey ahead. Bye bye.